Hello everyone, welcome to the third episode of Course Review with Kamath. So, here we have today with us one of my friends from the DDM course, Kiran Patil. So, in this video, the idea here is to give you more insights about the DDM course from some other students. And in this episode, we have with us Kiran Patil. So, welcome.
Hi Kiran, how are you, man? It was a bit surprise after a long time we are meeting in a video chat, and then surprisingly you told me that now we will be discussing something about our DDM course. And it's very interesting to share this information from our experience,
So,
which can be useful to our future talents of DDM. Let's see how it goes.
So to give you a brief idea about the format, the main goal here is to help the upcoming students who want to apply for this course or want to get into this course. So to give them more insights so that they have a clear-cut idea of what exactly they would be learning or studying in this course so that they can make better decisions for themselves. So this is the basic idea, and your insight from your experience would be really enriching for them.
Yeah, that sounds interesting and very promising.
So, firstly, I think it would be a great start if you could introduce yourself. Where are you from? Which batch are you studying DDM in? And then we can dwell more into the course details.
Yeah, that could be a great start. So to introduce myself, I am also Kiran. So now in this video you are talking with two Kirans. So I am Kiran Patil. I am basically from Mumbai, Maharashtra, and I did my bachelor's in mechanical engineering, and after that I was working with Panasonic for around 2 years as a design and development engineer. And then to pursue my career in the same field, I thought of doing some master's course, and obviously I already did my bachelor's in India, and then I thought of doing it from some foreign university, and then decided Germany as one of the best destinations for mechanical engineers. And then yeah, I just applied and got enrolled into this course, and now I am studying into DDM.
Okay. So, thanks for the introduction, Kiran. What was the main idea for you to apply for this course and get into this course?
Yeah, for me it's little funny story. So yeah, for me it was clear that I wanted to do my masters from some foreign university. Second thing, it was clear that I want to pursue my career in design and development, and then I
Okay.
thought of just scrolling the internet for different courses in international universities, and then obviously Germany was on the top in my list, and then I saw this course DDM, which is Design and Development in Automotive and Mechanical Engineering. And the best thing about this was for Indians. And if you have done your bachelor's in English dot program, then you need not to appear for any English language exams like IELTS, TOEFL, and so on. So this was first thing, and yeah, even like for me, it was not. I was not determined to start my masters right away from last year, because it was in my bucket list to do masters, but it wasn't that I want to do it now. So I just applied. I was having good grades in my bachelor. Second thing, I was having some experience in design and development. On the basis of that, I just applied, and then surprisingly, someday I found a admit letter in my letterbox, and I was very happy. And then I decided, okay, let's go for it. So no extra efforts, just presented what I had, and I got the admit.
Okay. So, did you apply for any other courses in Germany or any other country, or was this the only course that you applied for?
No. As I already mentioned, this is the only course I applied to, only university and only course which I have applied to, because I haven't prepared for any English language exams or so on. But normally, when you apply for any German universities and all, you have to write some English language exams like IELTS, TOEFL. Some universities are also requiring GATE exams nowadays, and then apart from that you need to do some basic, at least basic German courses, like at least till A1 A2, and yeah, and
So,
then you apply and then you get the admission.
okay. Yeah, I think I also, when I applied to this course and some other courses, this was the only university which I came across wherein they did not want any English language certifications or German language. Up to A1 was the only requirement, if I am right. and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
means basically all we had to do was just apply for this course with the A1 certificate. So
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
okay,
And it's not like we don't have any prerequisites, like no need of English language exams and all. Because apart from that, as you already mentioned in some of your videos, I do watch your videos. So in that, I saw that you have also mentioned that it's very difficult when we see from academic perspective, because you need very high grades in your bachelor's to get into this course, and so it's very competitive to get into this program.
okay. So now that we have understood why you wanted to get into this course and which
Mhm.
universities you were looking for or targeting for, uh,
Mhm.
now you have already gone through the course content and have been studying this for some time. I think
Mhm.
it would be great if you could give a bit of insight into this course in a detailed manner, so that the
Mhm.
students who want to get into this course get a clear cut idea on
Mhm.
the same.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So maybe we can start from a bigger picture. So this course is one of the international master's course in Hochschule Esslingen, which is situated in one of the biggest industrial and automotive hub of German state, Baden-Württemberg. And then when we think or when we discuss about the course, it's like 3 semester course. So you have two theory semesters where you study different subjects and write exams like we normally do. And then the last semester or the third semester, it's for master thesis. But before doing your master thesis, you also have a chance to do some internships, which are not mandatory internships, but just to get insights about how German industries work, what is their work culture, what are the different processes and all. Just to get insights, you can do some industrial internships to support your studies. But this is not a mandatory internship. However, in some universities, you do have a mandatory internship which is called as Pflicht practicum, which is nothing but compulsory internship. So to sum up, 3 semesters, two theory, and the last one is master thesis. And then in first 2 semesters, you study different subjects, right from basic, very academic subjects. For example, numerical methods in CA. Here we just study. Advanced engineering mathematics, and yeah, whatever we have studied in bachelor, this is just the advanced version of that same thing. But yeah, it's not that easy also, it's very tough. Also, we have some additional subjects which give us overview of some advanced topics about the same subjects we have studied in our bachelors if you have done mechanical engineering or automotive engineering in India. For example, we have advanced SOM, uh, and in this advanced SOM, we don't only study strength of materials. Apart from that, we also study lightweight designs, and yeah, we also study finite element methods. Then we do have subjects like vibration and acoustic measurement, which is just the advanced version of, again, the advanced version of what we have studied in our uh, bachelors. But apart from that, it's not just like studying some vibration theory and all. We also get some opportunity to give hands-on some experimental setups in laboratories. Yeah, it was very interesting for me to do some test measurements of vibration on a Porsche. And then we also did some things about optics and all in optics laboratory. And then uh, we also get grinded in some very difficult subjects like integrity of structure and failure analysis. So maybe I can say this integrity of structure or failure analysis, it's one of the toughest subject in this course. And then if you have not worked in any industries, like if you are starting this master's course right after your bachelor's, then you will also study some new subjects. For example, design of experiments, this will be new for you. Then production oriented product design, which is supported by eco design, which is not only economic design but ecological design. And then we do have design methodology, wherein you study some tools which are actually used in industries, like for example DFM, which is design failure mode effect analysis, root cause analysis. So these are some new tools or new topics which generally who directly graduates from a bachelor course and then don't have any industrial exposure, these topics are a bit new for them. And then we also have a project work. which is basically a course project which we do in a team, and it has some more weightage, like we have around 8 credits for this project work. And yeah, in total we have 90 credits. So in German universities, you normally come across courses which offer 90 credits or 120 credits for your program. So this master's course, it provides only 90 credits.
Okay.
And then at the end, you have master thesis and defense, and like we have some subjects in our bachelor's like communication skills or soft skills. We do have one similar subject which is called as soft skills.
Okay.
So basic subjects, numerical methods and all. Then some advanced or to brush up your topics from bachelor's, which is done by subjects like advanced SOM and all, vibrations and all. And then new topics like multi-body systems and then design methodology supported by project and thesis. So that's the entire curriculum of this course.
Okay. Yeah, I think for sure you have explained in a clear manner about all the subjects. But one question which most of the people before getting into this course would like to also know is, yes, there are multiple courses in different domains, but is it always that you feel you could learn too much in depth, or was it on a surface layer?
Yeah. Like, to be very honest from the bottom of my heart, for me it was a entry point to get into German job market. That's it. So just in one word, I would say that's a starting point for me to get into German job market. And we know that whatever we study in universities and all, we don't apply 100%. Maybe we don't even apply even 50% of what we learn. So yeah, if you ask me personally, I just thought of finding a course which was oriented in design and development, and to be honest, I didn't found any other course in any of the German universities which was focusing only on design and development. So this was the first thing. And second thing, I have learned some advanced things supporting to my bachelor studies. And then for me, this is the starting point to get into German job market. So it's not something very fascinating or something. But yeah, I won't say that it has not added any value to my knowledge. It has added value to my knowledge. But on a bigger picture, for me, it's a starting point to get into German job market.
Okay. Yeah. To summarize, I think what you explained in the last few minutes is that this course overall helps us to understand how a product can be designed from its concept stage and until the manufacturing stage, until it is released into the market. And also, like in some of the subjects such as life cycle management, what about the product after it finishes its life cycle, and what happens to that product, how can the carbon emissions be minimized. So it is overall about a product from its initial to the end stage. So this is all that we learn in this particular course at a surface layer, and not too much in depth in each of the topics. That is what I also felt up to certain extent.
Yeah, exactly, Kiran. So unlike any other courses, like for example, there are some dedicated courses for production, or there are some dedicated courses focusing only on simulations in some universities, or computational or these subjects. But unlike to those subjects or those courses, here we get a bigger picture of all the domains which are closely related to design and development. So right, as you mentioned, right from concept inception, like from designing something in CAD, for which we have a subject called as advanced CAD, to doing some calculations or simulations, like we have multi-body systems or vibration measurement and all. And then yeah, in launch phase or at the end of development, or we call it as post development phase, where we get insights from some subjects like yeah, design methodology, or for example some insights into production, like production oriented product design, eco design, or then at the end, as you mentioned, product life cycle management, or even root cause analysis. That's something which covers the entire domain of design and development.
Okay. Now going into one of the important area, what do you think, which area do people start getting jobs once they finish this course? What kind of companies would you like to share a bit of your view on this?
Yeah, so whatever I will say now, it's just from my personal experience and what I have heard from some other friends and colleagues.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not mandatory that this is something exactly what happens here.
Okay.
So what I would say is after you complete this course, you have two options. Either you get into some supplier companies or you
Mm-hmm.
get into some OEM or yeah, some big automotive giants like Porsche, BMW, Volkswagen, etc. But getting into these big automotive giants is a bit difficult as compared to getting into supplier industry. So normally how the way is, first you get into some supplier companies, gain some experience on how things happen on ground level, and then after gaining some experience in some years of experience, you can switch to some big companies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very rare getting into directly some big companies. Apart from this automotive domain, so as the name of this course itself says, like design and development in automotive and mechanical engineering. So there are also many other mechanical companies, like yeah, many tool manufacturing companies or production companies, so on, where also which is also a good start for someone who completes this course. And this is something what you question me, Kiran, about getting a job after your studies, right? So after completing your master thesis, but you also mentioned that, or yeah, we also discussed that discuss something about master thesis and getting into industry or something. This starts right when you start applying to master thesis.
Mm-hmm.
So to apply to this master thesis, we have to start very early, like 5 to 6 months before the expected start date. And then, yeah, the only thing which most of the students struggle, not only for this course but also for many other German universities, is to get some industrial opportunity for this master thesis.
One last question that would be of interest is what what are the other activities that is possible once you enroll in this course? What does the university offer in these regards?
Hmm, good question, and especially to someone who has survived COVID time. So yeah, you also know, my friend, that in our time we were doing most of the lectures online. Around Esslingen, we have very good natural sceneries. We can just enjoy the nature. And then I heard we also have some yeah, field trips, or I don't know how it is exactly called. So we do go on some uh, I don't know how to call it, but yeah, there
Yeah,
are some activities. But yeah, to
excursion.
be
It is
honest,
called something
excursion.
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
excursion.
yeah,
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 and
yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
can yeah travel along with your classmates to various places, which is organized also by university.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. But
uh,
like in our time, we didn't have this
yeah.
opportunity to get to go somewhere because of this weird COVID time. But yeah, I think we enjoyed a lot of our time in university, right? Not in university, but around university.
For sure.
Like we went in Europa Park, and then yeah, we were very lucky. And one of the best thing about this course is we get to know different international cultures, because in a class of around 30 to 35 students, around we get exposure to 20 to 25 nationalities, so that's a
Yeah.
good thing.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is one of the main advantage that I also felt while doing this course, that you get to know people from different countries, get to know their culture, interact with them, and yeah, have some fun as well. Also, in addition to what you mentioned, I think we also have at university something called as Rennstall, wherein you can
Yeah,
student teams wherein you can build race cars, and
yeah.
there is also something called as Grundes, meant for entrepreneurs who want to be going into entrepreneurship. University offers platform wherein you can go and pitch your ideas, build on it, work on it. Yeah, and there is also possibility to learn German language, continue
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
learning
for
German
sure.
language. But yeah,
Mhm.
for sure, during our times it was not so easy, because all the classes we had was online, and we did not get to know all these things in presence. In
Mhm.
this regard, we missed some of the things, for sure, but
Mhm.
overall I think it was a great experience.
Yeah,
So
definitely it was a great experience.
I come to the end of this session, and if you want to share something apart from this, it would be welcome.
Yeah, maybe I can add one point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unlike some other universities where it's difficult, very difficult to reach out to some professors, like we need to take some appointments, and then it's not necessary that you will get an appointment on the expected date. Comparatively, it's very easy to get in touch with professors. We can clear our doubts instantaneously, and then yeah, it's very interesting, and the professors and the staff is very supportive. So yeah, that's one of the advantages as compared to other universities.
Okay. Uh, I would like to thank you, Kiran, for taking your time and sharing your insights into this course. I think when we wanted to join this course, we've always wanted to know more and more about the course, so that we exactly know what we are getting into. With this information that you have shared in the past 15-20 minutes, I am pretty sure it will help one or the other across this globe to make better decisions for their own life. And what one more thing that I would like to ask you is, if anyone who is watching this video want to know more or have more questions, how can they get in touch with you? And if they write their questions in the YouTube comment section, would you be able to answer them once in a month or once in 2 weeks? Is
Yeah,
that?
for sure.
Mhm.
So sharing is caring, as we know.
Mhm.
So whatever we know, we can share that information. So I can answer it in your YouTube comment section. So please do comment if you have some questions, and then I and also Kiran. So you have two expert Kiran here. So I am not the expert. The other one is very expert. But we can try to answer all your questions, or maybe you can also try to write me on LinkedIn. You can just share search for Kiran Patil, and then uh, ask me whatever you want.
For sure, this whole platform is about helping the prospective students in future. And yeah, I think we succeed in making a bit of difference. And I would like to thank all of you who have watched this episode till the end. And I request you, if you guys like the content, if you guys like the information that has been shared, please like the video, and share this video with many other prospective students, so that they also get benefited with the information. And also, do not forget to subscribe this channel, so that you get updates with respect to the upcoming videos, and be in touch with us. So please write any of the questions that you have in the comment section, and we get back to you as and when it is possible. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kiran. Have
Thank
a
you,
nice day.
Kiran. See you around. Bye bye.